Good job, guys. See, that's why I like the readers who have monetized their channel. They don't take bribes. It's beautiful stuff. Love it. I love how she needed the money. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Let's clear the energy. So when you guys are talking about the DNA activations and the aspect of, because that always blows my mind how they go from sacrificing the Earth Angel over insurance money to competing with the Earth Angel for money. It's just the dumbest shit I ever heard of in my life. But I mean, she brought up a very, very good point. When you leave an Earth Angel to die for insurance purposes, because I guess that's what they went around and told them all. And then they took the bait, and now you have natural disasters destroying them one after another. That's what it is. Doesn't anyone find that interesting? That's what it is. I find that interesting. Anyway, kudos to Chosen 144. Sweet, a lot of people are going to be chosen, but a lot of people didn't choose the divine. Then they have no faith. They compete against the divine, and that's the number one rule in alchemy: is only demons challenge the divine. Simple enough, especially for $1. They're basically selling their souls based on bullshit. Beautiful thing. We can't deny the light, and it's what it is. The light is always going to irritate their demons. So we'll just go forward with that. Now, when the healing aspect of it comes in, I'm thinking that, the more earthquakes, volcanoes, so that's the thing, is the readers that are able to pick up the natural disasters and then I go right to them, they're glowing. I've noticed that. I noticed that they're generally glowing. So congratulations. That's what it is. Starseed readers, things of that nature. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Do a starseed read, shall we? God us all that is. Angels, archangels, cinemasters, the divine white light. That should be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. So that was the thing, is everybody being under that mass hypnotic spell. Yes, they're not starseeds. That shit doesn't work on us. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. As sad as that is. Right? And then when you have all of the readers coming together saying the same thing, that karmic readers are controlling the narrative for $1. That's what it is. That's selling their soul to the devil side of things, and I can't do anything about that. That's what we knew that they would take the bait. Simple enough. And I mean, now, thank you, Spirit. When I hear that storms are chasing these individuals, and it's what it is, you're not going to get a storm confirmation of a karmic situation, and then readers tell you that these people are getting shaken with a wake-up call. Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. It's too synchronistic at this point. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. And that was the whole aspect, was everyone was going to get a new beginning until God stepped in and took care of one of their own. So it's what it is. Shout out to the 144 chosen aspect of things. When he brought that in about DNA activations, yes, that's a Mind Valley technique that I use. It's called the brain box. The remote viewing aspect, that's Jose Silva mind control. So when you guys are able to pick up those energies along with the shield that was built in the same fashion, then I know you're on point. And that was the whole point of this. It was a secret competition for basically everyone to get stuck with the destiny swappers, as sad as that is. Cards in the upright? No, cool, flip it around. And shout out to bringing me Beyonce and J-Lo for witchcraft. That's the same thing the readers were just talking about, was that war angels would be knocking on their doors, and that's they're having, because there's so much sacrifice energy in the cards, they have to sacrifice the little snake before the angels come in and take out the big one. This is the year of the snake. So yeah, we need to focus on the fact that they have descended. They won't be ascending. And it's what it is. That's the only way a demon can pull you down, witch, warlock, group, secret society, any of that shit, is if they're beneath you. That's the only way that they can pull you down. And we've hit the magnum opus of the Eye of Ra. So that's what it is. Moving forward with the intentions, golden treasures. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. I'm not concerned with it, and it's what it is. Every time I see a tarot reader that takes a bribe, because we know that's what they're doing, I immediately think of the Andrew Dice Clay joke. Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay. You know, Mother Goose? Yeah, I screwed her. She needed the money. Human traffickers trying to control a narrative, playing God in people's lives, are failing miserably. There comes your devil right there. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. My focus is a group. When you've got the readers talking about, it doesn't matter how many numbers they gather together to come after the Earth Angel. We have a New Earth mission. Being a QHHT practitioner, I understand the New Earth material and moving forward into the New Earth. The number one way to point out these destiny swappers is they will talk about star seeds, walk-ins, all that shit, and they're not one. They're trying to destiny. They're trying to be something that they are not. Simple enough. Yeah. Okay. I'm putting willpower in. Going full force into the situation. And it's just what it is. I understand people like that shit. But that's what we were just talking about in the mediumship group. Everybody likes listening to it. Well, yes, that's because they're under hypnosis. You have hypnotists activating star seeds, trying to cash in on star seeds. And then what are y'all saying? They're sacrificing them for insurance money? Like that's ever going to work? And they've obviously done it before. So, yeah, be conscious of our words. That's what it is. That's why they won't work with me, because I know their shtick. I know what they're doing. And so you got to think, if they have to bribe people to control the narrative, simple enough. It's just what it is. There's nothing you can do about that. Right? We kick back and wait for the next natural disaster to take them out. When I've got readers that are specifically on point, pulling it down, talking about storms are chasing these individuals, and then I get confirmation. That's what it is. It's the hand of God. There's nothing you can do about it. Anyway, the golden treasures of the past. Yeah, expect a lot of people not to. That's the thing, is if what comes around goes around, and you have competitive individuals taking bribes over insurance scam money to leave an Earth Angel for dead, well then cool. No wonder storms are knocking places out and leaving people for dead. Simple enough. That's what it is. What comes around goes around. Authentic. Spirit says that's exactly what's happening. The golden treasure from the past coming in of an authentic nature, and death is happening because of it. That's what it is. When you leave an Earth Angel for dead, chances are God and the angels are going to leave you for dead. Yeah, there's no creativity there. A corrupt group of parasites cashing in on star seeds and then trying to get rid of them to control the narrative of truth. Cool. You can't cover up natural disasters. You can certainly cover up people with natural disasters. Life purpose. That's what it is. When you're 10 toes down on your purpose, you have to expect competition, right? You have to expect bribery and shady, underhanded dealings. And it's just what it is. What happens is they get themselves into that position, and then they have to keep going with that. And they've already taken the bribe. That's what it is. She needed the money. That's what it is. Anyway, it's going to be serious karma backfiring on these people. 72 and sunny. I guess it's 72. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, you got to think about that. That's the control. The narrative is you now have a ton of people, readers, psychics, business owners, corporate, wrapped up in human trafficking, failure to conspiracy to unalive energy. It's just what it is. So they're going to try to control the narrative the best they can to confuse the fact. And people have already went to sleep. That's what a reader was talking about. So what they do is they're just hoping they can string it along long enough for everybody to forget that that's what they did, right? And then when you have people controlling the narrative, they never focused on the original problem. They just try to control a narrative. Great. All of those people will be getting tenfold karma. I can't do anything about that. I agree with the readers. If two shall see, So shall it be. That's what it is. Nothing we can do about that. Look at that. Less than 10 minutes. Namaste. Shout out for the witchcraft backfiring on Beyonce, and the witchcraft will continuously be backfiring on these individuals. That's what it is. Is that their purpose? That's very simple. Is that their purpose? Are they on their purpose using that craft? Because going up against a higher vibrational being, that shit's going back on them instantly, and then they're complete. Whatever energy they put out, it goes back on them, and they're judged instantly. They're complete at that point. Whatever energy they put out, when that earth angel comes into your reality, it is a lesson or a blessing in threes with karma or dharma tenfold. You're either on your path and ascending, or you're judged and descending. It's that simple. You're only going to, unless you do the shadow work and improve from where you were at. You have to do the work to improve from where you were at. Where was everybody at before they could improve? Conspiracy to unalive an earth angel for insurance money. Witchcraft backfiring. Practitioners trying to take a human out and it failed. Cool. Then that energy is going back on them. They have cursed their bloodlines. They've cursed themselves and all involved. I absolutely agree with that. You're more than welcome to prove me wrong, but you're not going to get that proved wrong by the people that are trying to control that narrative. So it's just what it is. Namaste.